Ah! Hello. Hello, Spectra. Hello, Shiny. Hello, Quantum. Hello, Echo. Hello, Miko. Hello, Lurkers. How are we doing? It's the frogs from BB Bobo making a storm. What the H? Why would they do this to me? Am EP, am good. Yeah, I'm a bit EP myself. I'm sorry we're starting so late. We've had storms all day, and because I just put in a new power supply, I really didn't want to risk a power outage shorting my new power supply. So, the storms have calmed down. According to the weather, it should be past. So we'll see if that stays the same. Hello, Sunny. Hello, Squabib. But yeah, so hopefully it truly is past. Okay, so here's a hold up. I wanna see something real quick. Pokemon. Otto. This dog's driving me nuts. Right as I went live, he started barking in the background, and then now he's on. He was sitting on my microphone, licking himself, so he was just like rattling the stand. Thank you, Autobot. Sorry, I was looking at him because I thought he was about to sit right back down on it. Oh, it would have been really funny. Oh man, hold on. What are these icons? Okay, I see what they're doing here. I'm trying to see what tier list would be best. Yeah, so anyway, we started so late. So we're just gonna we're just gonna do a Pokemon tier list. I talked about doing this for fun a while ago. We might not get through all the Pokemon because there's like 1,500 to get through apparently, if you include like megas and stuff. But yeah. So let's just see how this goes. Where is my window? Let's just get raw into it. Let's get raw into it now. Oh, crikey, let's get right into it. There we go. That's good. That's good. All right. Are you going to rank the new rock by the water? What? What are you talking about? All right, hon. I need to. We need to make some new tiers. New tiers. All right. Purple tier. This is going to be top 10. S tier is going to be I love you. A tier is you are epic. B tier is you are cool. C tier is you are okay. D tier is I'm sorry. E tier is I'm not sorry. Worry. Sorry. And I don't know if we'll need F tier. She doesn't know about the new rock by the water. What are you talking about, rock by the water? Y'all are just saying like random shit. Literally making stuff up. What is the new rock by the water? Is this Deltarune? Alright, anyway. Alright. So let's start with Kanto, right? We got Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, I love you. Bulbasaur, it's a Pokemon ROM hack. Oh, gotcha. But I had Bulbasaur. Oh, look at him. He's going hippy hoppy. Bulbasaur is really cool. He was my favorite for a little bit. Creepypasta ROM hack I shared in the server. Oh, yeah, all the secretive stuff you were blocking on the spoiling posts, and I was scared. But yeah, Bulbasaur is epic. He's an S tier. Ivysaur, A tier. Venusaur, B tier. I don't know why there's two Venusaurs. Why are there two of him? I don't understand this. I'll be real, Venusaur, I don't really care for Venusaur one way or another. Same with his Gigantamax. His Mega form I think looks kind of, I don't like it. Gender difference. Oh, are like the spots different? Oh, the bloom is different. He has like a flower penis. Okay, I don't care about that. Charmander, you're cool. Charmeleon, you're cool. Charizard, you're cool. Mega Charizard, you're cool. You're cool. You're cool. Squirtle, I love you. Wartortle, I love you. Blastoise, you are epic. Mega Blastoise, you're cool. What? I don't think I've ever seen this guy. I'll put him right there. Stadium Venusaur's A tier. He is quite funny. I'm starting to realize that maybe I shouldn't have done this. Ew, what the hell is this shit? Heracross? They gave him like a weird nose? The H? Wait, I'm sorry. Mega Heracross? Is this real? Grok? Is this real? What the hell? What the fuck? That's weird. He's been a thing since 2013? What? Maybe do tier list by Gen. That's too easy. Dude, I won't lie, Caterpie. I love Caterpie. He's so funny. Weedle as well. He's so funny. Look at him. He's just a little guy. He's one of the old megas. Y'all are from a different dimension than I am. Metapod. I mean, he sure is. Kakuna, he sure is. Beedrill! Oh, fuck yes, dude. Beedrill, my goat. Butterfree is cool. Ooh, Mega Butterfree is, or Gigantamax Butterfree is actually sick. Beaslop. If a Azumarill is an S tier, I'm unsubbing. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat. Pidgey. Cool, I guess. Pidgeotto, you're cool, I guess. Pidgeot, you're okay. Mega Pidge, I'll be real, I don't like this guy. Rattata, it's Rat Girl Summer, you're cool. I don't really care for this one. Raticate, you're okay. I don't like your little butt cheek freak face, though. Spearow, you're also, like, an okay tier. Fearow, I'll be real, I don't like how Fearow looks. Oh, yeah, I didn't even, like, specify what the things are. This is just based on how much do I like them visually. Yeah. None of this goes into like, oh, is he competitively viable? I don't care about that. That's dumb. I only care about, is he a goofy little guy that I want to be friends with? Ekans? I won't lie, Ekans, you're pretty sick. Look at that doofy face. Arbok's also pretty cool. Not as high as Ekans. Pikachu's pretty epic. Big Pikachu! Holy shit! Raichu, also epic. Mega Raichu, he's like a pancake type of character. These guys, they're cool, I guess. Sandshrew, Sandshrew, Sandshrew. It's Ratgirl Fall because you let it fall in battle. Fuck. And then, Snow Sandshrew I do like, but not nearly as much. Sandslash is really cool, and so is Ice Sandslash. Nidoran is like a bunny type character. It's really weird because you don't really think about it, but like Nidoran is definitely like a bunny type character. He's literally like, hold up. Nidoran. Give me a second. I have a point to make. All right. Oh, whoops. Okay, Nidoran. Okay. Look at this. Whoops. Why is it so zoomed in? What is this? There we go. Okay, so look at this guy. Now look at this guy. It's the same image. It's the same image. Oh my god, look at him run. Wait. Look at him frolic. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Suddenly, I want to play Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, we were supposed to do that today, but I wasn't really in the mood. Oh my god, but my little chumby guy. Look at him. I should have done a Final Fantasy tier list instead of this. Okay, where were we? Okay, yeah, the Nidorans. I gotta put them up, I think. Just for that. It's like if Bunny and Rhino. True! Are you in the mood now? Kinda. I won't lie, kind of am. But I don't know what I would do. I don't want to, like, progress anything. I'd probably just grind, but that's kind of boring. I will say Nidorino or whatever. I never really cared for Nidorino. Nidorina is a bit better. And then Nido Queen and Nido King are pretty cool. Clefairy's very funny. I like the minigame where they go fairy, 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 ba, ba. There we go. That's a better thing. Because they get hit in the head with the rubber mallet. Remember that one? Clefable's alright. I mean, the Mega's cool. Vulpix. I love Vulpix. And I love Ninetales. And I love their other versions too. Jigglypuff, honestly, I would put Jigglypuff, like, probably right next to Clefairy and Clefable. We could try to queue into Garuda Extreme and not get it for 3 hours. Wait, so true. Now that's content. Clefairy is queer representation. I knew I didn't like him. Zubat. Zubat is awesome. I am sick of people pretending he's not. And then, yeah, Golbat, you're all right. Like, he's funny. That's kind of as far as it goes. Oddish is epic. Gloom is not. Vileplume is epic. Paris, dude, I won't lie. This guy's epic, and then I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. He makes me sad. He was just a happy little mite, and then they took him over. Garuda Extreme takes me 5 seconds unsynced. For real? Promise? Venonat? I think Venonat's pretty fun. I'd put him in, like, cool tier. High cool tier. Venomoth is epic, though. Diglett, you're alright. You're funny. Something about your little Dilbert hair pisses me off, though. And, I don't like it. Meowth, that's right. He's quite epic. Long cat. I am level 50. I believe in you. Now, hold up. Hear me out, though. If you're level 50 and I'm level 100, then who's flying the plane? All right, we got Slutty Meowth. I don't like Slutty Meowth quite as much. Spiky Meowth. Samus is under fire. Oh, yeah, by the way, I do have the Brawl playlist just on in the background. I never really cared for this guy. I'll be real, I don't... No, I mean, now that I call him Slutty Meowth, I think he's kind of funny. Persian's cool. Probably put him like there. And then you have Garfield. Psyduck. I'd probably put Psyduck, Golduck in here. Mankey and Primeape a bit like higher up in the You Are Cool. Growlithe. I'll be real, I never really cared for Growlithe. I know this is really fucked up of me, but I truly never cared for Growlithe. Now, Poliwag, he's pretty epic. I cannot lie. Poliwrath, or Poliwhirl and Poliwrath, I never really cared for them. Abra, he is epic. Kadabra, he's all right. By the way, why do they look like caramelized here? Do you see this? Why are they that color? They look like my pee if I need to drink more water. Yoshi and the Tear Slop Tuesdays. It's literally Friday. Also, hi Taco. Yeah, Vulpix is way cooler. Pokemon Home models, they're ugly. Let me see. I think Abra's the cutest. He gets less cute every time he evolves. I'll be real. I think I'm gonna put him in I Love You. Learn the hard way that Vulpix is the more popular choice. What? Growing up, I was always told Growlithe was, and that because Vulpix sucks. They're like, oh, Vulpix is weaker. Oh, and then you have this one. He's okay, I guess. I don't know. I'll put him down there. Very few Megas are going to make it into S tier. Like, I'd be surprised if it was more than 5. Machop, I don't like any of these guys. I do not like them. Okay, this guy's kind of cool though. I can't lie. Bellsprout, I mean, I feel like just for the memes, we got to put him pretty high up. The other two, I don't care. I mean, they're all right, I guess. Now, I will say, Mega Victory Bell's really funny. Yeah, Alolan Vulpix is definitely popular, but we're just talking like base game or base Vulpix. I feel like I was always very outspoken in preferring it. Tentacool. I like Tentacool and Tentacruel. I think they're cool. They also did like 9/11. We got Geodude. He sure is a Geodude. We got Graveler. I never really cared for Graveler, but then you get to Golem, and this guy's cool. This guy's cool. And then you have these guys. I don't like any of these guys. There are also regional forms I very rarely like, especially Alolan. I honestly, off the top of my head, other than like Sandshrew and Vulpix, I don't think there's any other Alolan. Oh, and then Raichu. Okay, there's a few. Never mind. I love the eyebrows. The eyebrows are funny. I don't know. There's something about it that I do not like. Where are we? Ponyta. Ponyta, you are epic. I'll put you in epic. And then you get to My Little Pony Ponyta, and that's when shit gets cool. I will say, Rapidash, I don't like as much in both cases. But yeah, like Ponyta, My Little Pony-ass Ponyta, super cute. What about Alolan Professor Oak? I always forget about him. That shit's weird. Slowpoke. You're kind of funny. Slowbro. You're kind of funny, I guess. As always, I don't like his design. They sure did just throw a different color on his forehead and limbs. This guy, he's all right. Yeah, you're all right. Magnemite, I won't lie. I think Magnemite's very epic. Magnazone or Magneton, also pretty epic. I think he's fun. Farfetch'd! Farfetch. I'm putting you up here, baby boy. I'm putting you up here. Also, I gotta move this stuff around, I think. Yeah. Oh, Farfetch'd is so cool. I love Farfetch'd. I believe I know the least popular Alolan variant, and I agree if true. I'm curious which one. Oh, that's right. I forgot Farfetch'd is, regional form in Galar. It's not just regular Farfetch'd that evolves. He's alright. I'll put him, like, down here. He's just edgy. I kind of like Farfetch'd where he's just a little dude. But he's a little too edgy here. But that changes. That changes when he evolves. I'll let you know that much for now. Orin Farfetch'd. Orin! Alolan Persian. Oh, yeah. He's down here somewhere. Is he in I'm Sorry? Yeah, he looks like Garfield. He's not my least favorite, though. My least favorite might be these two from Alola. Grimer and Muck, which sucks because their typing is so fucking sick. Doduo, he's a kiwi bird. He goes, Eewee. He goes, Eewee. Dugong and Seal. I love these guys. And I am sick of pretending they aren't great. Pokemon tier list, yes. Also, hello eggs, Kivdi. He's literally a funny guy. Wait, which one's literally a funny guy? One of our headmates might hate you for the Alolan Muck choice. They'll live with it. I think regular Muck and Grimer are funny. Muck backwards is Satan. Shelter's pretty funny. I honestly, oh, he might be. He's really silly. And then Cloyster. I mean, yeah, he sure is, man. Ghastly's all right. And then you get to Haunter and you're like, oh, you're really cool. And then you get to Gengar and you're like, you're not as cool, but you're still cool. Seal and Dugong historically hated. Yeah, and it pisses me off because they are so awesome. They're so sick. I love them. Drowsy and Hypno. I mean, Hypno, unfortunately, has just been tainted. Drowsy. I actually do want to use Drowsy and Hypno at one point. They're hated. Yeah, everybody hates Seal. They're like the #1. Kanto had the lamest designs. Literally, they have a Pokemon that's just called Seal, and it's a seal. And it's like, yeah, but he's silly. Look at him. He goes up there. He goes up there. That's awesome. Going to be a while. It's going to take us a while to get there, but I wonder how you feel about Nickit and Thievul. They're all right. Not to spoil it. I don't really have strong opinions either way of them. I did not know Kingler got a Gigantamax. What the hell? Anyway, Gengar Mega, he's all right, I guess. I would probably put him down here. And then I don't even, what the fuck is this, man? What the fuck is that? That's gross. That is nasty. I do not like that. What is, oh, it's Norfair. I was like, what the fuck is this music? Onyx, you're okay. You sure are a guy that exists. Kingler, I think Kingler's pretty fun. I'm sorry, Krabby. Kingler's also cool. I definitely put him like lower. Voltorb. This is another Pokemon that pisses me off when it comes to how people see them. So this guy was our GOAT in the Nuzlocke. Everyone, whenever people point at like, oh, you think the new Pokemon are lame? Kanto Pokemon are lame. One of them is literally just a Pokeball. And it's like, yeah, the gimmick is he disguises himself as a Pokeball and then attacks you. It's simple and fun. Stop pretending. Electrode, I don't like as much, but I do kind of like how he looks like a bearded guy. And then, I mean, these guys are both all right. Again, I don't really care for regional variants. Now we have the egg guys. All of them are okay. However, the tree one is at least funny. Cubone! That is baby. Marowak, still cool as hell. But I do prefer Cubone. Can I say people on both sides of this Pokemon design is lazy and bad debate both suck and we should appreciate our little guys? Yes! The only Redorak off the ground because people are trying to defend Gen 5 from Gen 1ers. Oh, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, I skipped past Mega Kingler. I don't really know what I'm looking at. I don't care for him. Better than Gengar though. Licky. He's funny. I don't care. He's funny as hell. I'm putting him in A. He's so funny. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. I never really cared for these two, honestly. Alolan Marowak, I'll be real, I never really cared for him either. I don't know why, because conceptually he's actually really cool. He just doesn't, like, click for me. Oh yeah, speaking of Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime... I'll put you, like, high B. And then I don't like any of your regional stuff. I don't like Mr. Rhyme. The one time being a centrist is correct. Coughing. Once again, you're pretty okay. Wheezing is kind of cool just because he's a little disturbing. This is another one where I'm like, conceptually he's cool, but he just doesn't really click for me. So I'm going to put him like at least above these guys probably. I'll be real, the tiers are not really like an order until we get to like the higher ones probably. I'll order them a bit better. All right, can we stop getting like only Metroid music? Oh, it stopped. It stopped freaking going around the shuffle mode. That's why that happened. Okay, now we're back in Ocarina of Time. Good for us. Hold on, I have to burp. Oh, well, that was weird. All right. How much more of Kanto do we have? Too much. We still have like 50 more. Christ. Okay. Rhyhorn. He's cool, I guess. Or sorry, that's Rhydon. Rhyhorn. I like him less, but he's fine. Chansey, I never cared for. Tangela. I think Tangela is pretty fun. I don't know why I like this guy, because he's really dumb. Okay, well, that's probably why I like him. Kangaskhan, you're cool, and you're mega. It's a neat gimmick. Horsey! I love a Horsey. I put a Horsey up here. Horsey is so cute. Seadra is really cool, and Kingdra is epic. Golding. You're alright. Sea King is ugly as hell. Staryu and Starmie I never really particularly cared for, if I'm to be honest. And unpopular opinion, I also don't care for their Mega. It was funny for a minute, and then I'm like, okay. I know my all-time GOAT is not getting higher than B tier. Who? I miss all the Kaiju mons, to be honest. Scoliopeed. That's who I think it is, right? Yeah, that's who I think it is. You must have not been around for some streams if you think he's not going to be high, is all I'll say. Alright. Like, are my Pokemon streams, I mean, specifically. Scyther is so badass. I'm sorry, but, like, Scyther is so cool. Pinsir, man, I wish I liked you. But you are okay. Jinx, no. Magmar, I also really don't... I don't like any of these guys. Electabuzz is, like, alright. Magmar is, like... I'll put Magmar, like, over here, maybe. But basically what I'm saying is I like Scoliopeed a lot, actually. I don't really care for that either. Tauros is cool. Tauros is cool. Magikarp, I mean, he's supposed to just be whatever. But what if I told you I actually prefer him over... I don't like Gyarados. I don't like him. And then we have the other Tauros, which we just put him next to the other Tauros. They're all the same guy. Magmar got the choker on. Wait, actually, hold up. Kind of a baddie. And then we have this Gyarados. This guy I just don't like at all, if I'm being real. I'm putting him, like, down here. Alright, Lapras. I mean, Lapras is just, like, so... It's kind of annoying. Because it's, like, so typical. But, dude, Lapras is just so good. Gigantamax is neat, too, actually. Not quite S tier, but still pretty cool. Ditto, I mean, this is just a funny fucking guy. Like, come on. I think Gyarados gets hard carried by being Gen 1. Yeah, he is also really good in the earlier games. I see them, Gooby. We're getting so close to Gooby. It's kind of crazy we haven't run into a top 10 yet. Well, I mean, it's not because I knew I hadn't yet. Well, some might be moved into top 10. I know what my top, like, 6 or 7, I'm not even saying that as a joke. Like my top 6 or 7 are. And then after that, it'll probably be a toss-up. Johto has a lot of S tiers, though. Where are we? I hate that there's multiples here. Oh, Eevee. Ably! Regular Eevee is good. I'll be real. Basically, every evolution is going to be S tier except for a couple. One of that couple is Jolteon. I'll be real. Jolteon would be like around here. But he's worked his way up a little bit for me, at least. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? There he is. There we go. All right, and then we got Big Foofy Guy. Big Foofy Guy. You're fine. Yeah, I'll put you next to Tangela. Oh, there we go. All right, now this is a freaking unit right here. This is where it all began. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is Goober. The original Goober. And then Omanite. Dude, Omanite's right next. Omanite is so fucking funny. I love Omanite. Omastar's cool and all, but like... He just doesn't have the whimsy Omanite has. Alright, and then Kabuto, Kabuto, I mean, conceptually, he's cool. I just don't really care for his design is the thing. And then same with Kabutops. I'm kind of like iffy on them. Aerodactyl, he's cool. He's just cool, man. And then what the fuck is this? They just threw a bunch of spikes on him. He sucks. You know, I think Gyarados, Mega Gyarados, deserves to be a bit higher. He's at least a bit different. Snorlax! Never really had strong feelings about Snorlax. Him having, like, a world on him, that's kind of cool. I'll put him, like, down here. Alright, Articuno. I do really like Articuno. Not quite S tier, I don't think. Pretty high up. Pretty high up. Definitely my favorite of the birds. And your other form is pretty cool. Zapdos, I'm sorry to say, I don't like Zapdos. Same reason, like, it's a bird Jolteon. I just don't like the spiky stuff. It's noisy. This version I actually really like. Like, a lot, actually. I never really looked at it before. I really like that, actually. That's good. Moltres. I get more than Zapdos, but I still don't really care for it. And yeah, this version's definitely cooler, I think. You could rank all the gimmicks of the later games. That'd be pretty easy. And my opinions would be incredibly unpopular. What, why is this song playing? The fuck is that about? Oh, yeah, dude! I'm dancing right now. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, shit. Let's go. Holy shit. Okay, actually, I won't lie. I don't like the instruments here. This definitely did get, like, mad improved in the ultimate version. Hold on, let's listen to the Gangplank Galleon ultimate. Yeah, let's listen to that. Crocodile who points at gay people. Yep. Yep. Okay, back to the tier list. Worm! Worm! You are right up here with my other guys. Dratini is so freaking funny. I love Dratini. Dragonair used to be my favorite, but Dratini has a little bit of whimsy there. But Dragonair is still, like, up here. And then there's Dragonite. I don't like Dragonite. And then, very unpopular, I straight up dislike this Dragonite. I don't like him. It's the YouTube background music song. Yeah, when this song came out, every YouTuber sure did use this in their videos. But yeah, I know it's very unpopular. I just do not care for that guy. Mewtwo's cool. Yeah, you're cool. This guy, I don't know. I'll put him like down here. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, am I really going to put the, like, fucked up... Like, am I really going to put him above normal Mewtwo? People will actually kill me for that. He reminds me of the final, like, guy from Mother 1. I think I'm putting him above, man. I won't lie. I think I like him more than normal Mewtwo. Bottle opener Mewtwo? Dude, he could open my glass Pibbies. And then Mew is one of my favorites. Mew is so good. Ooh. Alright, and look at that. With that, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. I wanna change these colors around a little bit. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Alright, alright. Oops. Let's just do this to clear all this shit out. Bam, bam. I don't know why I'm ordering them. It really doesn't matter. There we go. All right. That makes my life a bit easier. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and throw out the couple I already see here. Okay. All right. Yeah, the dupes are gender differences. Shout out to Ultimate for having 100 Castlevania Mega Man remixes and like 1 of 2 of everything else, maybe. Yeah. All right, Johto. We got some good shit in Johto, man. Starting with Chikorita. You're all right. Yo, Johto's so fucking good. Number 1, Chikorita. Don't really care for it. Nah, Chikorita's a bit higher than that. Bayleaf, though. That's up here, man. Bayleaf is so cute. And then we get Meganium. I'm sorry. I don't really care for Meganium. And here's where it gets really problematic. I like Mega Meganium even less. I'm so sorry. I truly am so sorry. But they're not my favorite. Cyndaquil? I think Cyndaquil's S tier. Quilava has always been my favorite. But I think I like Cyndaquil a bit more, actually. I'm gonna get you. I'm sorry. And then Typhlosion, he is so boring. And then I don't like his other one even less. Then you got Totodile, who's just a silly little guy. And then he evolves into this fucking guy, and he's just like, ugh. It's like, ugh, you know, like just, ugh. And then Feraligatr, you get Feraligatr, and you're like, okay, now hold up. This guy's cool. And then you get this guy, and I'm like, I know what you were going for, but like, I don't think it quite hit. Twitch didn't like the joke death threat. What the hell? I'm always pooping and coming and shitting my pants. Sorry, that was very inappropriate. The muse spoke through me. Sentret! Sentret! I like Sentret. He's funny. He's very, very funny. And then we get our first top 10. And then we get our first top 10. I love for it. I love this guy. He's almost top 5. He's like number 6 or 7. I'm not joking. I love for it. Also, I just realized we need to go back to the other playlist now. Anyway, let's skip ahead. What's the next song going to be? Ooh, this is fitting. If only we were in Sinnoh right now. Hoothoot. Hoothoot's all right. It's pretty cool. Noctowl, much less interesting. Pretty, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put this guy lower. At least below fucking Dragonite. I mean, you know, I don't think Dragonite deserves to be that low, actually. Mega Dragonite, I mean. Where do I put normal Dragonite? The more I look at him, the more I'm like, I think he's better than normal Dragonite at the very least. Chip, my beloved. I love Furt. I always name them Chip after a shiny one I had as a teenager. That's freaking epic. All right, we got Ladybug. This guy is so funny. He's literally waving at you. Like, can you not be mean to him? He's literally waving at you. Ledian, also very cool. It's a shame both these Pokemon are horrid. And then, oh, there she is. There she is. Gooby. 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 Hi, Gooby. It's Gooby. I love Spinarak. Spinarak is so freaking awesome. I think my number 3 Pokemon, maybe even number 2, I freaking love Spinarak so much. And Ariados is so cool. It's also a shame these two are not very good. Ooh, Crobat. Now that's a badass guy right there. Crobat's very cool. Chinchou, also very fun, very cute. His name is Hamburger. And Lantern is also cool. Not as cute, but still very cool. But yeah, this is Chinchou. His name is Hamburger. Fun fact. Pichu, that's a good boy right there. Cleffa, it's like what if Clefairy was a little bit cuter. Igglybuff, it's like what if Jigglypuff was a little bit of a birth defect. I still like you, but not as much as Cleffa. Togepi, I'll put you like around these guys. Togetic. Oddly enough, I think I like it a bit more now. I wish Lantern is better. Oh, is Lantern not good? And then you have this freak-ass bird. I kind of like this freak-ass bird. I don't like its evolved form, though. And then, oh, mamma mia, we got Mareep. And then we got Mareep. And then right after that, we got Flaffy, who I'd probably put like around here. And then right after that, Ampharos. And Mega Ampharos, who you wouldn't believe it, I don't like. A lantern soloed red with a few X items. She's fine. Damn. I see. Bellossom. I think Bellossom's really cool. I love Bellossom. Another Pokemon I wish was better. Meryl is also very cute. I think that's also an S tier. Azumarill. It's an Easter egg bunny. But that is A tier. I'm sorry, it's only an A tier. Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo's fun. Put him like low B, probably. Like, probably at least... actually, no, I put him above a lot of the guys in B tier. Politoed is funny. I don't care for him much, but I do think he's funny. Honestly, maybe I put him like here. Feels like Azumarill's fallen off a lot for people over the last handful of years. See, I never really knew anybody who was super into Azumarill. Hoppip. Hoppip. I love Hoppip. Jumpluff, or not Jumpluff, Skiploom, also good. Barely in this tier, though. And then we got Jumpluff, dude. That's my fucking guy right there. I love this guy. Apom, also epic. Sunkern, maybe next to Politoed. Oh, now we're about to get some good dudes here. Yamega, boom, S tier. Wooper, this guy's like right up here, man. Wooper is top of the tier, and so is Pooper. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at these two. He goes, oh, and he goes, up. Badass. Quagsire, also sick, but not quite as high up. And then we got Espeon. Probably my favorite evolution. Might be top 10. I'd say Wooper and Espeon have a chance to make it in the top 10. Umbreon, also an S tier. Just phenomenal guy. Phenomenal guy, man. Really, really good dude. I'll put him... like... here. And then Murkrow, just a cool fucking guy, man. There's so many cool dudes. Slow King. Slow King. He literally talks in one of the movies. And then what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, I'm sorry. What are we doing? Oh, and then we got Misdreavus, bro. Oh, my God. So many cool Johto Pokemon, and they're all bad. Hello, Lala. Welcome in. And we got Unknown. I won't lie. Unknown, really funny guy. Who's my favorite Unknown? I like F. I like F a lot. C is also pretty cool. P, S, W, or no, that's U. I like U a good bit. Yeah, let's do Unknown F. And I won't lie, that's an S tier guy. I know, fucked up of me to say, but like, I think Unknown as a concept is very fun. And I think he deserves more respect. What? Alright. Let's get some of these dupes out of here. Oh, man. There's so many good guys here. Glowking is awesome. Is that this guy? I don't know. I don't like this. Yeah, he's at least better than these other dudes. I'll put him in okay. Wobbuffet. He's funny. I'll put him here. Girafarig. I always liked Girafarig. I remember randomly coming across one in the Safari Zone in like Ruby and Sapphire, and I was like, what the hell? I love this guy. And that's the whole story. Pineco. Pineco's cool. He's got kind of like a thing going on that I respect. Dunsparce, now this is a funny guy. This is a funny dude right here. Gligar, dude, that's a freaking S tier. He's so funny. He's so cool. Steelix is really cool. I'd put him around like Mewtwo tier. Steelix Mega, don't really care for. He is okay. Snubbull. So he would probably be like an A tier, but unfortunately, due to the internet, he's a bit lower for me. Never look up Snubbull next to the number 34. Worst mistake of my life. And then this guy's just kind of boring. Quillfish! Quillfish! I like this guy. I think he's A tier. I think I'd probably put him like here. And then this guy sure is kind of the same dude. Caesar is so badass, dude. He is so cool. Honestly, I think Caesar's S. I think Scyther's A. I think I'm giving Scyther a little too much love here. Caesar is so cool. How have I dodged the Snubbull bullet? Did you look it up? Shuckle! This guy is awesome. He is so cute. He is so silly. He's a little noodle turtle. And then this guy, Mega Caesar. He's cool. I put him like next to Mewtwo, like right above Mewtwo maybe. All right, Heracross. Heracross is just so badass. Like, come on. Mega Heracross, something about him I don't really like as much, but I respect it. Sneasel's so cute. I think Sneasel is super cute. And then I think, this one, whatever her name is, I think she's I actually like her more. She's really sassy. The Shuckster. Oh, I'm a Shuckster. Teddy Ursa, very cute. That's an S tier type of guy. Ursaring sure is a bear. Oh, it's Slugma. I love Slugma. Slugma goes a bit higher, I think. Slugma is so cool. They're so cute. Macargo, I'll put you down here next to Slowking. Hello, Grugs. There's so many Pokemon. Yeah, we're only in Gen 2. Corsola. Corsola's an S tier. I love Corsola. The Torchic gender difference and males have a single brown pixel in their butt. Oh, yeah. I remember that. So is that like a booty hole? Is that what that is? They got like a butthole? Speaking of, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these dupes I see. Oh, man. Oh, there's so many good ones, man. There's so many good ones. It's so overwhelming. There's just so much shit going on here, man. There's too many. All right. Swinub, you're kind of funny. There's something about this guy I do appreciate. And then Mamoswine, I kind of just straight up dislike, if I'm being honest. No, he's all right. Don't be too hard on the guy. All right, Cursula makes me sad. Listen, I love Corsola. They have an interesting concept. They just make me really sad. Honestly, just because they make me sad, I'm putting them down and I'm sorry. And that's a true I'm sorry, because it's not their fault. But it's not their fault. No, it's not their fault. It's the world's fault. I'll put them up here. Remoraid, I don't know why I like this guy. He's literally just a fish. And then he evolves into, like, just an octopus, and I like him a little less. I'll put him, like, down here, I guess. Still no, I'm not sorry. I, off the top of my head, can think of one Pokemon to go in the I'm not sorry. Delibird. Delibird's all right. I'll put him, like, at least above these guys, I think. Hold on, I gotta make sure I didn't, like, spell anything problematic here. Wait. Oh, shit. Hold up, hold up. Mpreg. Make unknown ICUP. Oh wait, yeah, we could make iCup. All right. I C. Where is C? This is G, right? I didn't mess that up. I C U U. This is U. And then P. Where is C? This is D, this is O. Wait, is this C? Oh wait, no, this would have to be C, wouldn't it? I cup. What's unknown G then? Right, hold up. Unknown G. That's G? The fuck? Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. iCup and Mpreg. G is the 8. This one? That's not what it shows for me. The 8 is... Oh, the 8 is B. That's right. Okay, got it. Got it. Yes, we got Mpreg and iCup. Awesome. Okay, back to the tier list. Oh, I like Mantine. I don't know why. I always really liked Mantine. I like them quite a bit. I'll put them like next to Giraffe Rig. Skarmory is really cool. Probably put him like around Rapidash. This Mega I think is pretty unpopular, but I like that he's I kind of love that he's Big Steppa. He's literally the Big Steppa bird. Like it's funny. And for that I'm putting him right above normal Skarmory because he's Big Steppa and that's hilarious. Imagine if the unknown were based on kanji. It's probably why they did the English alphabet, because they're like, fuck that. Even if it was just like hiragana, that would still be double the unknown. You go from 26 to 46. 46? 47? 67? Houndoom. Or Houndour. Houndour. You're fine. I like you enough. Maybe A tier's a bit much. A tier's a bit much for both of you, I think. Mega. One of the megas where I kind of just feel the same as their normal. And then you got Kingdra. Yo, this guy's fucking epic. He's not as cute as Horsey, but he is so fucking cool. I love this guy. He is so awesome. I do think these guys are like a bit high up. Let me move these guys down a bit. All right. And Phanpy! Phanpy is so cute. I love Phanpy. And then, whatever this guy's name is, Fred, I forget his name. He's cool. He's fine. I prefer keeping him Phanpy. And then we got the man, the myth, the legend. It's Goobert. It's Goobert. Another top 10. Look at 3 top 10s in one region. Like, they were cooking. They were cooking so hard. But unlike other Pokemon in this region, Goobert's actually really good. I mean, Furret's pretty good too. Just not amazing. And then, yeah. I know. I love Spinarak, but she's really just not a good Pokemon. It makes me so sad. It's freaking Goobert! I love him! He's my friend. Hitmontop. This guy's so cool. I love Hitmontop. I think I'd put him like this high up, honestly. I really like Hitmontop. Stantler's kind of like Girafarig, where he's really basic, but I always liked him. Not as much as Girafarig, though. Smeargle is just conceptually cool. I'll put him like here. This guy, actually, no, I think I want to put this guy like down here. Tyrogue. He's okay, I guess. I like him more than his evolutions. Yeah, I'll put him there. Except for Hitmontop, obviously, but... You really love the unevolved little guys? I do! That's, like, I love the unevolved guys. Smoochum, I think, is kind of fun. Elekid, I loved Elekid when I was younger. I'd put him over here. Also, I'm sorry, Swinub was an epic. I think I meant to put him down here. I think I got confused a bit on my tiers because they're getting so big. Magby, I used to not really like him. I'd at least put him here, maybe. It's a very big part as to why Yooree has to fight for her life in these games. Yeah, unfortunately. Miltank. You're alright. Yeah, you're alright. Blissey, I at least like you more than Chansey, but not much more. Yeah. The legendary dogs, even though they're cats, the legendary dogs. I never really cared for these guys in general. I like you at least more than Moltres. Suicune's probably my favorite. Entei, I think, is my least favorite. But I'd still put him above Zapdos. Yeah, honestly, yeah. And actually, I'm not gonna lie, this guy goes way lower down. And then we got Larvitar. Or actually, this is Pupitar. No, this is Larvitar. He's the larva, and then Pupitar's the pupa. Dummy. I kind of like him. He's got sass to him. I don't think he's quite S tier though. But he's up there. I will say Dunsparce deserves to be higher. I think I'd put Sandslash a bit lower than these guys though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Pupitar, I never really cared for him, but he is like buggy core. It's really interesting that he's not a bug type when that's like he goes from a larva to a bug. And then Tyranitar is really cool. Who would have thought? I prefer his baby form though. Mega Tyranitar, I kind of feel I don't like him as much, but he's like okay. I'd probably put him like around here, sure. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Dude, I thought this song was so badass when I was a kid. Let me turn this up a bit. It's a bit quiet. I was like, whoa, it's like metal, dude. Badass. When we get to the Gen 5 games, the Eviolite becomes real. Yeah, thank God. But then I'm going to be fighting for my life deciding which underpowered dude to use. Also, it's like, do I give Eviolite to someone to make them good, or give it to Goobert to make him literally God? So Lugia used to be my favorite legendary. He's dropped off a lot for me, though. I'd probably still put him... like... Well, okay, so here's the thing, actually. Wait, where did I put, Articuno? I at least put him above Articuno. I think about it, I think Articuno is a bit high up. Polecat Meowth, I don't like him as much as I thought either. Yowie Hands, wait, true. Hey Lugia from Pokemon. Hi, Mr. Beast from Mr. Beast. Yeah, I know Ho-Oh's the more popular one. I don't know why Ho-Oh just never interested me quite as much, though. I at least like Ho-Oh more than... I'll be real, probably more than Articuno at this point, at least. Celebi! Celebi, I think, is just my all-around favorite, like, legendary slash mythical Pokemon. I really like Celebi. I would probably put you like here. Seal and Dugong do need to be a bit lower. I love them, but they're not that high up. Lugia is your favorite, even if just in the past is kind of base, though. Lugia is cool. As a kid, I thought Lugia looked like a bit alien, which is more interesting to me. Whereas, like, Ho-Oh, I was like, yeah, that sure is a bird. So I was finishing off my Pibby. All right. Hoenn time, baby. We got so many good ones here. God damn. We're an hour into stream. Honestly, making better progress than I thought we would. And then I scroll down and go... All right. All right. I can at least get through, like, the first 4 gens today, probably. Maybe we can... If we really feel like it, we can pick it back up another time. Because since we started late, I don't want to be streaming too long. All right, Trico. I do really like Trico. He's always been my least favorite, but I love lizards now, and that's made him go up a bit in my book. Probably at least put him like here. And then we got Grovyle, who, funny enough, was always my favorite of the 3, and now I think he's my least favorite. Something about him just kind of like fell off for me. Because Skepta, this is the guy nobody likes as much. Nah, Grovyle's more interesting. There's something there's something to the silhouette of Grovyle. Trico is doofy. That's why we love him though. Oh, okay. I guess we aren't going to just get more stuff. Is it okay? As I'll say, is it shuffled? And then we got the megas. I don't like Torchic. I do like Torchic. You know what? On second thought, I think I like Trico a little more. And then we got Kabuskin, who sure is a dick, sure is a penis. Oh, he's cool though. Despite that, then you got Blaziken. This guy is just sick, dude. Like I don't know what to tell you. This guy's sick. Grovyle got the mystery dungeon buff? Oh, for sure. That said, everyone I knew already liked him before that. But that's just like where I grew up. And then, yeah, then you have the Mega Evolution, which just isn't as cool. He's alright, I guess. Dude, I won't lie. This gets mugged by the original version of this song. Like, hold up. It gets mogged by the original. It's not even close. Let's listen to the good version. Mudkip! Dude, there's a reason there was a meme around this guy. That's because he's fucking great. I love Mudkip. And then Marshtomp. I actually do quite like Marshtomp. Unfortunately, once they made the transition to 3D, not so much. But, dude, when he's drawn, he's pretty cute. Swampert, also pretty good. I'd put him, like, here, maybe. Yeah. And I don't like his Mega. Who would have thought? I'm being a bit hard on Sceptile, but, yeah. You sure are getting Delta and Weird Route stuff and you recommended? It's Salty DK Dan. He's been streaming it. So it's all him. Poochiana, he sure is a little doggy. But little doggies are pretty cool. So I'll put him like here. Mightyana, he sure is a big doggy. But big doggies are pretty cool. So we'll put him like here. Zigzagoon, he sure is like a little doggy, but like slash neg. He's okay though. I never really like cared either way. I want to be real. Swinub goes down a bit. Swinub, how the fuck did I put him in A tier? What's wrong with me? Why did I do that? I'll be real. I know that this technically is like a much more interesting design, but I never cared for the aesthetic. So I'm not crazy about him. Linoon, you're not Furret. You'll never be Furret. This at least, it kind of goes back to like they were doing something interesting with him. Oh, it's my guy. I love Wurmple. I'm not gonna lie. Wurmple might be top 10. Wurmple might be top 10. He is so funny. He's just a silly guy. Hold up. Do I have any Wurmple gifts saved on my computer? Hold up. This is so true, though. I gotta save some Wurmple gifts to my computer. Wurmple Wednesday. You just got Wurmpled, dude! Oh my god! You got freaking Wurmpled! Holy shit! Oh my god, 6-7. How does it feel to get Wurmpled? Like a buffoon. I hope you're embarrassed. All right, hold on. I got an added Wurmple to the stream. I like him. I like him a lot. There we go. Me if you care. It kind of looks like he's moving his head to the music a bit. He's just a freaking guy. I love him. All right. Anyway. Cascoon. Yeah, and then he evolves. I mean, you're just boring. I mean, it's like... That is kind of just the C tier. Is like, there's not really much going for you that I care about. Beautyfly, at least Beautyfly and Dusthawks are more interesting. Though I don't appreciate that they made the moth, like, kind of ugly and boring, but... Lotad's a guy. That's a guy right there, that Lotad. Wait, did I put Marshtomp in S tier? Not quite S tier. I'd put him, like, maybe next to Ivysaur. And then Lotad evolves. Lombre's fine. Ludicolo's really good, though. Ludicolo, you can't really deny, is just a good Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Hold up. I'll let it play. I remember having a tiny Wurmple toy. He was the size of an actual caterpillar. That's so wonderful. Welcome to the greatest storm. I'm here. Oh, that's I know. Too long. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, there's gonna be so much to get with dupes and Sinnoh, because that introduced gender stuff. It introduced gender to our culture. Each and every one. Alright, people are arguing about which had the better games, which is funny. About the Sonic versus Kirby? I'm sorry, the most, like, pretty, like, lowest common denominator, just all around, like, every game is pretty alright, versus every game doesn't even reach the lowest common denominator of being okay. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Kirby, but, like, it is probably the most inoffensive series in the sense that every game sure is pretty alright, and then if you get a few, you get your Robobots and your Superstars and your Air Rides where you're like, holy shit, this is great. And then you have Sonic, where even the best Sonic games are, like, actually fucking busted and not actually great. The worst Kirby game's just okay. The best Sonic game's Needle in a Haystack. That's the thing, right? Like, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, no matter who you ask, people will say those are the two best Sonic games. Like, the best one is either or, and both are kind of broken messes. Like... The worst Kirby game's a remake and one of the best ones, Epic Yarn. I love Epic Yarn, man. Alright, C-Dot's alright. And I don't like his evolve form. Nuzleaf. Did you know that's where the freaking Nuzlocke thing came from? Yeah, he's a dick and balls, bro. And then Shiftry's alright. He's cool. Oh yeah, at least put him above, like, some of these guys. Talo, I actually used this guy a few times as a kid. I don't know why he of all Pokemon was the one that I, like, got attached to. But, I never liked him. I was just like, oh, he's kind of cool. I think the best one I've played is Mania. 2D games are more fun than 3D for me. Yeah, it's usually, like, one or the other. But yeah, I like, it's like, I like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I admit that they're kind of broken games, but also there's other parts of them that were pretty impressive for the time they came out in. Just because the Dreamcast itself was like such an impressive fucking console. And then there's every other game in the series. Heroes is dog shit. Secret Rings is dog shit. Unleashed is like half and half. They're fucked up, but they stick with you. Yeah, they're fun. They're broken, but they're fun. And they're like pretty well designed outside of just being buggy. But yeah. Coctua. You could say Sonic had a rough transition to 3D. See, now I will say, I'm a bit unpopular where I'm like, I think even the 2D Sonic games were pretty rough, but I'll get like my head on a spike if I do something like that. Also, give me 1 second. Hello. Sorry, someone came home and they were on the phone, so I wanted to go ahead and close my door. Sonic confuses me because it's a game about going fast, but also about exploration. I mean, that's like... See, here's my thing is like, I don't think that's inherently... Like, I don't think that's diametrically opposed. In fact, I actually think it kind of lends itself well to a game like Sonic, because it's like you're supposed to kind of speed through the game, but then it's too short. Well, make it about finding like branching paths and stuff, which adds to the replayability. It's a short game, but very replayable. What annoys me is when it's like, it's about going fast, but then it's like, but if you go fast, you're going to die to some shit you couldn't like see coming because you're going too fast. That's where the design philosophy always confused me. Which then Sonic fans will tell you, it's actually more of like a puzzle game than a speedrunning game. And I'm like, but literally the design philosophy was born out of the idea of what if you speedran Mario, it was born out of speedrunning Mario Bros. Who the hell says that? Dude, I genuinely, like, that is the number one excuse I hear when people talk about, like, you're supposed to go fast, but then you run into shit. It's actually more of like a puzzle platformer than a speed platformer. And I'm like, literally, speed is the identity of the series. What are you talking about? But again, like, I think that's why Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are pretty good, because it's like, they're fast-paced. There's really not a lot of times where I'm like, I felt punished for going too fast. Then you get to the modern Sonic era, where it's like, you know, you have to always boost, always hold the X button. By the way, there's a cliff here, and you couldn't have seen that coming because you were holding X. But yeah, anyway, Wingull. Wingull's pretty cool. I like him more than Talo, at least. But not like a whole lot. Wait! This song! Yes! Pilliper's also pretty funny. I recently played Sonic Adventure 1 for the very first time. Did all the character stories and final story. It's okay at best. I mean, you can have your own opinions on it. I like Sonic Adventure 1. I think Sonic fans are the most, like, contradictory people on the planet. Because, the number one thing I hear people say why Unleashed is a bad song, I was thinking of this song, which is a good song. The number one reason I hear people say Unleashed is bad is because half of the game is Werehog and it's slow. And Sonic is about going fast, which already contradicts the point that they used to defend 2D games, where it's like, actually Sonic isn't about going fast, but that's beside the point. But then they're like, the best Sonic game is Sonic Adventure, where you only play a Sonic for a fifth of the game, a quarter if we're being generous. And it's like, fucking, okay. And they're like, oh, but like playing as Amy sucks. The emerald hunting has always sucked. Big is the worst thing to ever happen in Sonic. Who am I forgetting? There's a character I'm forgetting. E102, and then they're like, but E102 is like peak, and it's like, which that's more fast-paced. It's time gameplay, but it's just weird because they're like, Sonic Unleashed sucks because half the game sucks, and they go, Sonic Adventure 1's the best game, but half of it sucks. I liked 1 more than 2 because I like that I tried to do many things in a way that was like fun. Amy's story was the worst. Amy is actually one of my favorites. She's the one that felt most like mechanically unique to me. Other than, you know, Big, obviously, but that didn't quite pan out. Ralts, I'll put you like, I don't know, next to Charmander. Corellia, I don't know, I'll put you next to like Charmander. And I don't, actually, I'll put you a good bit lower. I'll put you next to Chikorita. Gardevoir, baby. Gardevoir's S tier. Basic, but dude. Big the Cat's the most fucking awesome character in Sonic. So true. I unironically do love Big. He is like one of my favorites. Mega Gardevoir is pretty good. Something about like the silhouette of it that like doesn't kind of is a bit off to me, but Sonic fans notoriously do not play Sonic games. Very true. Surskit! It's the Pokemon. I love Surskit. I think Surskit's great, and I think Masquerain is also great. I would love to use this Pokemon in one game, but I know they're not very good. But I do very much like Masquerain. But yeah, no, like, if, like, I would put Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 into S tier for my personal, like, lists. Hold up. Oh! But even then, 100%ing them definitely makes them less fun, which I feel like if playing more of the game makes it worse, then maybe it's not, like, a great game. Masquerain's pretty decent in Gen 7. Oh! Yippee! And then it's like Heroes, Secret Rings, Black Knight are all like D tier. Colors and I missed another one a second ago. Colors and 06 are like C tier. Yes, I would put them in the same tier. Unleashed would be like B tier. Generations would maybe scrape by into A tier for me. You know what? Where is it? Okay, why isn't there just a fucking Sonic games? Mainline Sonic games. There we go. All right. All right, Sonic Adventure, S tier, right? Sonic Adventure, these are so weird. Okay, Unleashed, B tier. 06, C tier. Heroes, this game sucks. So honestly, I might even put it down there and put like Shadow here. No, they're in the same tier. Shadow's better though. Generations, dude, I'll be real. Like, I think it's still B for me. Sonic Forces, obviously this game sucks. Black Knight, I don't like this game, but it's at least, I'll be wrong. I think I put it below Heroes even. Where's Secret Rings? This game, I think this is the worst Sonic game, actually. This might be the worst Sonic game. Secret Rings is incredibly bad. Colors, at least I had fun with 06. Dude, actually, wait, you know what? Ooh. Yeah, that's more accurate. These games piss me off. This game just kind of bores me. Heroes is rough to god-awful, but Metal Overlord is the best final boss in the series. IMHO. Yeah. Lost World, never played, but I hear it would probably be a D tier as well. Sonic 3 Knuckles, never got to it. Sonic Advance 1. You know, honestly, I think the advanced games might actually be the ones that make it into A tier. I never played Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Advance 3, this game pissed me off. This game pissed me off. Okay, I need to go back to this, because we're going to get into, like, Final Fantasy mode. Oh, wait. Holy shit. Mania. I think Mania is an A tier. I might put Advance in A tier. I'd have to replay it. And I've basically never played any of these. Oh, then Frontiers. Frontiers is probably like that. Yeah. C tier is okay. So S tier is like actually love it. A tier is just like genuinely good game. B tier is at least I had fun. So these two go up because at least I had fun. C tiers I'm just like boring. Makes me want to hurt myself. Makes me want to hurt others. This is my Sonic tier list. Wait, where's the mainline Sonic game? Sonic 2? Hold up. Sonic 2, okay, hold on. I didn't do like the classic Sonic games. Classic Sonic games. Oh man, Sonic 2 pissed me off, but it was like at least above this. And Sonic CD, Sonic CD I don't care for. There we go. This is my list. I don't know if I told you, but even with the Shadow ROM hack that makes things more forgiving, I still think it's poop from a butt. I'll be real. Yeah, Shadow goes down here. Maybe even down here. It's just identity-wise, personality-wise, I think it's very funny. I just think it's such a funny game. Anyway, that's my Sonic tier list. So, literally only 3 games above A tier. And I'll be real, I don't even like Mania. I can just appreciate that it is genuinely a good game. And honestly, I think I'll put Advance. Oh, no, this is Advance 3. Hold up, this is Advance 1. I'll put Advance 1 up there, too. Advance 3 has some bullshit in it, though. You're going to mysteriously disappear after this? That's okay. Coney's still around. They're not going to do anything. All right, back to Pokemon. Shroomish, this is a funny guy. Shroomish is a funny guy. I'll put him like right below Dunsparce. Dude, I won't lie. I think Dunsparce is S tier, actually. He's so funny. So is Shroomish. And then we have Breloom, who's badass. Breloom is so cool. Yeah, I'd put him like there, probably. Slackoth. Yeah, I'd put him like around here. I think the whole, like, these two was this Vigoroth. I like him a bit more. And then Slacking, I'm like, I don't like him. He looks like my dad. And then Kata's kind of cute, isn't he? He's like a little Weevil. Wait, now that I said that, I love him, actually, because I love Weevils. Slackoff named Jack. Oh. He has a freaking hat, Breloom does. And then we have Shedinja and Ninjask. They're both cool. They're both cool guys. I probably like them about the same. Ninjask is probably a bit cool, or Shedinja is probably a bit cooler. Yeah. Is he like a baby cicada? Probably, but he just has like the little noodle like a weevil has, and like the round head. Can we stop doing the tier list and just do watch videos of weevils? Are we fine? Can we do that? Is that allowed? Watch epic bug type videos. Anyway, Azurill, that's an S tier guy. I love Azurill. Shout out to that one time I played through all of Emerald with only an Azurill. Let's go and at least get the S tiers out. This guy, Skitty, hates Tears of the Kingdom. Me too, man. You're S tier. But where are they? The top 5. Top 5. I think this is number 5 specifically. Top 5 right there. Mawile's so good. And I'll be real, Mega Evolution right next to it. But this counts as one top 5 slot. They're the same guy. But like this is probably the only Mega we'll see in S tier. Mawile is so cool. And then we have Plesilaminen. Love these dudes. They're literally bunny rabbits. They're like little twin bunny rabbits. I will always... I brought this up before. I love Plesilaminen a lot. And I thought if they removed Pichu and Brawl, it would be cool to bring back Pichu. Because Pichu is just worse Pikachu in Melee. So I was like, what if, to like compensate for that, they do a different Ice Climbers type character? Because Ice Climbers is still the only character like that. That's like paired up. But it's like 2 Pichu type characters and it's Plesilaminen. It'd be kind of sick, wouldn't it? I don't know, I like that. Trapinch. You're also like way up here. I love Trapinch. Flygon and Vibrava are also S tier. But Trapinch is just he's a little guy. And I like my little guys. Vibrava, I think I might even like more than Flygon at this point. Yeah, I'll be real. I don't think I have it in me to continue going. This is just so daunting. There's so many. There's just so many fucking guys, man. Hold on, at the very least, where is he? Finish Gen 3 at least. I don't wanna. Anyway, Scorbubby. Scorbubby's number 1. I love Scorbubby. I'm tired and hungry. I don't wanna. I wanna watch videos of Weevils. Can we watch videos of Weevils? Weevil. Weevil. Wizard bugs. Like, look, can we, like, look at this guy. Don't you want to watch a video about this guy? Don't you want to watch a video about him? Wouldn't it be so wonderful to watch a video about this guy? Like, hold up. Check this out. Look at him. He, like, turns his head to drill into the acorn with his noodle. You evil, you win. Sprays you with water. Do you really? Do you all truly not want to watch Weevils do things? Like, look at him. He's so talented, though. He's also got funny little feet. The way he turns his head is so cool. How does he do that? The acorn weevil is on an acorn. Hold up. Where's the one we saw earlier?
And hungry.
And hungry. All right. This is a major close-up of a weevil.
The acorn weevil is fuzzy.
I didn't realize they were so, like, fuzzy and hairy.
And hungry.
Tenacious and hungry, just like me.
Most is its supersized, skillful snout.
Ugh. Skillful snout. And that'll be on the test, by the way. Hold on. Did you get that? Did you get that? It's a rostrum.
A rostrum.
That'll be on the test. That'll be question 8.
For digging into the acorns brimming from these California oak trees.
Did you see it? On the left side of the door frame.
Right there? It blends right in.
Whoa.
She uses her sensitive antennae.
Ain't no bird's gonna be eating this guy.
The perfect acorn. She goes for the soft green ones. This one is too hard. This one's too bitter.
Yuck.
This one's just right.
Unrealistic. The teacher would not rewind.
Her antennae don't stick right out from
a tenny.
She would never reach the acorn. Instead, they're down here. Her razor-sharp mouth sits at the very tip.
Bro, how high res is this camera? This is incredible.
She makes tiny cuts in the acorn's surface to break through the hardest part.
Wait, their little snoot has like a little licky licks in it. What the hell?
She punches through.
Can I go to the bathroom? No!
The forward curve lets her bite into the acorn directly beneath her.
You need a hall pass, but I didn't make one.
Maybe it's easier to grab on there. Or something
grab on.
Beneath it.
Dude, this weevil, this weevil went to grab on.
Rotating her head and using her snout as a drill. She chows down as she goes.
Holy moly.
When her antennae start to get in the way, no problem. She just tucks half of each one into these side channels called scrobes.
Scrobes, did you get that?
She creates an arrow straight.
I don't know, can you? Oh, that's very accurate.
The rostrum straightens as it drills.
PS2 weevil.
You can do this because the rostrum has 2 layers. A hard and thin outer cover called the exocuticle.
What the
and
hell?
A flexible and thick inside, the endocuticle.
Weevil girl who talks.
Where are all the males? They're here too. You know them by their short rostrum. But that's okay.
Holy shit.
They're only tunneling into acorns for food.
Only the female ones tuck?
A female sports a rostrum as long as her body. Because she isn't just eating. She's building a nursery. The deeper she digs...
Actually, it's an average rostrum. Dude, holy shit, that's so cool.
After she's done carving, she turns around and extends an egg-laying organ. Her ovipositor. But it doesn't just drop eggs. Its tip can smell and taste to make sure the environment will be
I wish my
my
tip could smell and taste. What the hell?
Once she's convinced, she deposits her eggs one by one.
What the hell? Dude, nature's freaky, isn't it?
But she still has more eggs to lay.
No, you do not!
All in one basket.
Whoa!
She lays her eggs all over the oak to increase the...
I don't know why. I didn't know weevils could fly. I should have assumed so.
Acorns.
Wait, so like, how small are weevils? If they're this small compared to an acorn.
Sometimes she tries to nab another weevil's tunnel for her own babies.
Do not do that. That is evil.
This is mom versus mom.
What the hell? You've heard of Mars needs moms. Now you've heard of Memphis needs moms.
Your own acorn.
Yeah, go find your own, you big bully.
Over the next few weeks, the larva eats and grows.
What the? Look at this silly guy! Wait!
Once the acorns have dark...
Hold up, did you see that? Doesn't he look kind of familiar? His face looks so similar to... Oh my god.
And grows. Once the acorns have darkened and matured, they fall to the ground.
Whoa.
Using its powerful mandibles, the larva chews its way out of its safe home.
So grubby.
That's
It's literally grubbing.
Immediately, it burrows into the soil for protection.
Me too. I do that every day.
It'll emerge in a coming season.
I got bullied because
Picking
at
up
school when a kid would
just
try to
as the
beat me
new
up, I'd burrow in the
acorns grow
soil.
in the canopy above. And then, the weevil will travel up the tree in search of its own perfect acorn. One that's just right for its growing family.
In a what season? Wait, what did they say?
Hey, Deep, travel up the canopy in a coming season.
Oh my god.
The weevil will travel up the tree in search of its own perfect acorn.
Fuck off.
One that's just right for its growing family.
Did you bring protection? Holds up bag of
We've got
soil.
more weevils for you.
Badass.
South American palm weevils are ready for their close-up.
What?
But there are an end for California's
Wait.
iconic palm trees. And PBS Terra has an awesome new insect series called, wait for it, Insectarium.
That's awesome. Hold up. This is a video about me.
But some appear to be completely defenseless.
It's literally me. What the H? It is the sea bunny.
Sea bunny,
Meet the sea bunny.
just a few centimeters long, this tiny sea slug has no shell for protection.
I have definitely already read this one. This is you crawling to the Pibby six-pack.
Eyes to spot danger.
I have seen this one, but we're still gonna watch it.
At
At a snail's pace. Yeah. I think one of y'all might have sent this to the server,
Looking
actually.
for food.
It's so badass, though.
What appear to be its ears are, in fact, finely tuned chemical sensors.
True.
that enable it to smell its way to its next meal.
That'll be on the test, by the way. Write it down. What if I actually opened stream and said, I'll only play, I'll only do Super Sunday today if y'all get a average passing grade on this test.
But on the reef, predators are everywhere.
What the hell? It is a moray eel, question mark.
When you can't see, it can be hard to avoid trouble.
You'd be out of line? What the hell?
Alien-like beasts patrol the nooks and crannies of the reef.
The nooks and crannies. Oh no! Look out, sea bunny! It is going to eat you! Hark! Hark, sea bunny!
This one filters its food from the water and is no threat to the sea bunny.
Oh, thank goodness. Wipe sweat off my brow. That was too
But
scary.
not everything here is quite so harmless.
You said that with the cadence of slowed down, minion?
Powerful and
Fuck.
fast.
It was an moray eel. I'm so smart. Oh dear. He is getting way too close.
Keen on a slug for dinner.
Oh, thank goodness. The sea bunny kind of is just a useless chud.
One of the reef's most deadly inhabitants. Extravagantly camouflaged, it waits for prey to come close.
The sea bunny gets the right of way. But yeah, they just kind of like walk.
Swallows them whole.
And everyone just kind of vibes. Oh, the sea bunny that snips at you. No one wants to eat the sea bunny. Yeah, because they taste
But the
nasty.
sea bunny just walks all over him.
Sneef snorf.
And now it's headed straight for a deadly poisonous blue sponge.
Oh, jeez.
Blind and hungry.
No!
Take a
Do not do it! This is so effed up. Oh, dear.
It seems that its luck has finally run out.
This is so effed up, dude. Just kidding, we wouldn't be watching this
This is actually its favorite
if
food.
something bad happened to it.
It's immune to the poison.
Yeah, buddy.
And by eating the sponge, the sea bunny has made itself toxic to predators.
Yes, dude, yes!
No wonder it's untouchable.
Badass.
As long as it can maintain its blue
The fuck
sponge
is this
diet,
video?
the sea bunny will be protected against the dangers of the reef.
Alright. Oh, jumping spiders. That's a bit freaky. Alright, well, what's a good one? What's a good one? Is Sea Bunny meta? I think so, honestly. Alright, do we have any cool bugs? Any cool bug type videos? Hold up. What's the deal with this channel? Do they just talk about, like, creatures of the night? Okay, that's spiders. Cover your eyes if you don't like spiders. Mealybug Destroyer is pretty cool. I won't lie. I have a cool seal. Can we look at the Hyraxes? Wait, was that on this one? Here's this thingy. What's a Hyrax? Close your eyes. There's a scary spider. Cicada. Okay, it's not that one. Emperor caterpillars. Wait! Wait! Okay. Hyrax. What's a Hyrax? Oh, it's this freaking guy! Alright, hold up. What is a Hyrax? The Daily Eco. The Smithsonian Channel? We'll watch this one. And then, hold on. Please, the Japanese Emperor caterpillar. Please, the Japanese Emperor caterpillar. All right. Do we have a long video about him? No, they're all short, but we'll watch this after. I think we've watched this before, actually. But we'll watch that after this one.
Today on the Daily Eco, we present the Hyrax. It's an African mammal that may look like a rodent, but it's actually more closely related to elephants and manatees.
What?
Let's begin.
You tell me this guy goes brrrr?
What is a Hyrax? A Hyrax, or daemon, is a little known but truly fascinating animal.
You got bugs on your nose.
At first glance, many people think it's a rodent, since it resembles a marmot, or even a guinea pig.
It does.
In reality, the Hyrax is much more closely related to elephants, manatees, and even the aardvark than to squirrels or mice.
What the hell? Isn't that the guy that makes
Belongs
weird
to the
music?
order
The aardvark? The
Hyracoideae.
no word?
Within this superorder, Afrotheria, a group of mammals native to Africa. Characteristics of the Hyrax. Hyraxes are small mammals with a stocky body and short neck. They range from 30 to 60 centimeters long and weigh between 2 and 5 kilograms.
Damn, that's tiny.
They have rounded ears, forward-facing eyes for good vision, and distinctive protruding incisors.
Oh,
Elongated
wait, look at this
teeth,
ugly
and
freak.
tusks.
This is great.
Like most mammals, Hyraxes have
I look like
limited
this, by the way.
ability
That's
to
kind of badass.
so they often sunbathe to stay warm and keep their metabolism active. On the soles of their feet, they produce a sticky
This ugly,
secretion that
this
improves
adorable
traction
ugly
and helps
bitch
them
is the
converge,
Hyrax.
and in some species, even allows them to climb trees or move easily across rocks. Hyraxes are considered pseudodoungulates, almost
What?
hoofed animals.
Okay, that one's not going to be on the test because I don't know how to spell it.
But they are not true ungulates like goats or horses. Like elephants and manatees, they share unusual traits. Internal testicles near the
I know what you
penis,
are.
armpit position,
Internal testicles.
and
What?
tusk-like incisors.
I have
They're
those when
also
I
known as procavids.
tuck.
from their family name, Procavity.
So is this another
Where does the
type of
hyrax
creature
live?
that talks?
There are 3 main types of hyrax, each adapted to a different habitat. Rock hyrax.
Hold up,
Lives
wait.
among rocky adapted to a different
Me and my wife saw you from across the bar. We really liked your vibe.
habitat. Rock hyrax. Lives among rocky outcrops and
Look at this fat chud.
the most common species.
He doesn't give a hell.
Arboreal. Sheltering in tree hollows, mostly in dry forests. Bush hyrax. Also called Bruce's hyrax.
Bruce?
Small,
His name is
living
Bruce?
among shrubs and thickets. Geographically,
I thought it said shrubs and bigots.
in some parts of Western Asia.
They protect themselves by hiding near racist people.
Hyraxes are herbivores. Their diet includes leaves, fruits, tender shoots, twigs, and tree bark.
Oh my god, look at him eat!
Bridges similar to those of rhinos. Their multi-chambered stomach and specialized gut microbiota allow them to digest tough, fibrous vegetation rich in lignin.
They protect themselves by saying they don't like rap music? Oh no.
Hyraxes are social animals, sometimes forming groups of up to 100 individuals, though some species are
What the hell? The Hyrax has way more friends than me.
depending on the species. They can be diurnal or nocturnal. They are shy toward both predators and humans. One of their most remarkable traits is their vocal behavior,
Today I learned there's a
Some
word
speak,
for awake during the
others bark.
day.
and these calls play a key role in group communication. Reproduction of the hyrax. Hyraxes are viviparous. The female has a double uterus, considered a primitive trait among mammals. This explains their unusually long gestation period for their size, about 7 months. They give birth to 1 to 8 young, averaging 3 per litter. The newborns are precoccule. They are born with eyes open and highly
Whoa.
developed, ready to adapt quickly to their environment. Threats and
That's
conservation.
crazy.
Hyraxes are not currently endangered, but they face risks from habitat loss and fragmentation.
What the hell?
Reduce their living space, limit food sources, and decrease genetic diversity. Fun facts about hyraxes.
As if they weren't already
Resembles
fun.
a guinea pig, incisors like a bat, molars like a rhino, body temperature like a reptile, and a stomach like a cow. In the wild, they live between 10 and 15.
He's literally a homunculus.
They also have
or like a
long,
chimera.
specialized nail used for grooming. Despite being relatively unknown, the hyrax is
Fucked up
an
chimera, that's what I'm
extraordinary
saying.
example of mammalian evolution in Africa. A
What the
small,
freaking H,
street
dude?
animal full of surprises, making it a true gem of biodiversity. If you want to keep learning about wild animals, don't miss the playlist we've linked here.
That's crazy,
Villas.
dude.
Did you already know?
The ideal male body. Awesome. All right. Where's I do want to cue this one up, but before that,
This is the Japanese emperor caterpillar. This is the Japanese emperor caterpillar, a chunky little larva that
Oh!
will turn into a royal butterfly. It
But he
grows
is
on
so
hackberry
polite.
trees across Japan, feeding on their leaves until it's ready to transform. Bright green with a
Look
rounded
at him.
body and 2 horn-like projections on its head. It has a
look
that's
how,
both
hold
odd
up.
and
Compare the
charming.
size.
Most of the time, it stays
Hold on,
still.
compare the
It
size
has
of
a
these
look
freaking
with a
guys.
rounded body and 2 horn-like
Look at the size of these two guys.
projections on its head.
Is that one real or is that like that looks like a plush or
It
something?
has
I
a
can't
look
tell.
That's both odd and a little charming. Most of the time,
I
it
thought the
stays
colon
still,
3 was added. No, it's real. That's just what they look like.
blending perfectly with the leaves it eats. But when disturbed,
I think it's a play.
it
Okay.
raises its head in a defensive posture
Oh!
to deter predators.
Do not mess with
Disturbed,
him.
it raises
Do
its head in
not
a
mess with him. He will
posture to
beat you
deter
up.
Predators. After weeks of feeding, it forms a chrysalis and begins its transformation. From this
God, they get
larva
so
emerges
chubby.
The Japanese emperor butterfly, a large species with striking purple and white wings, celebrated
That is
as
not
Japan's
purple.
national butterfly. Unusual, cute, and
That is-
high
that is
for the
very
most
much
dramatic
blue.
Changes in nature. The Japanese emperor caterpillar is a tiny
ang, ang.
creature with
Oh,
a
look at
bright
him.
future.
Oh my god, what a freak. What a freak he is. Is there another one? Wait, the process of making friends with a caterpillar. Oh, it's like a Korean type channel. That's Chugga Conroy.
This is the Japanese.
Oh, son of a bitch. Where was it? Oh, I misclicked because I muscle spasmed. Oh my god. Yeah, there it is. Hold up. Oh, wait, hold up. There's no talking in it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how you feel about this. Well, what was the thing? Okay, what is a Hyrax? Hyrax call. Are they the Awa Awa guys? Okay, that wasn't that. Oh, there we go. You won't believe their calls.
You know that despite its small size, the Hyrax shares a surprising genetic connection with elephants and manatees.
That was horrifying.
That's right. Hyraxes often go unnoticed by many people. However, these small creatures play a significant role in their ecosystem. Found in various habitats across Africa and the Middle East, the Hyrax is a master of adaptation, able to thrive in rocky outcrops, savannas, and even urban areas. One of the most notable features of the Hyrax is its social behavior. These creatures are highly gregarious, often living in colonies comprised of several individuals. Within these tight-knit communities, Hyrax
Do the scream again.
in a variety of social interactions, and despite its small size, they are capable of producing surprisingly loud and complex calls, which it uses for communication with.
That's like actually scary as shit.
From soft chirps and whistles
Wait.
to loud, piercing.
That was literally me. That was literally me.
As a means of warning of
Oh,
which it used to loud communication within its colony. These calls can range from soft chirps.
I literally do that when I'm walking around the house.
Piercing shrieks, serving as a means of warning of danger, establishing territory, or attracting mates.
They do the awa awa. Hold up. Hyrax. Awa awa wa. Awa wa wa. Hold up. Oh! Donald Duck? A wow wow. A wow wow. A wow wow. A wow wow. Awesome. Oh, I want to see this thing. Geckos. All right, hold up.
This is Susie. Susie is in the
Hi, Susie.
gastropoda, which encompasses snails and slugs. Specifically, and by
Waves.
specifically I mean
Hi.
specifically, and by I mean and by.
This is Deltarune.
Susie is a type of sea slug called a nudibranch. There are around 3,000 freaky species of nudibranchs.
Freaky?
They
What
come
the
in
hell?
two basic body
Rude.
plans. One body plan can be seen in the eyelid nudibranchs. They
This
can
guy's
look
voice
like
is wild.
Carnation pubic hair, or like a porcupine rolled around. in
Oh,
a
look
candy
at that.
cane. Their backs are covered with floppy, spiky things called serrata. These serrata are extensions of their digestive system, because why not? But they also assist in breathing. The other body plan belongs to
Pubic
the
hair?
dorid
Yeah.
nudibranch. It is the more
Mine does
sluggy
that too.
of the two. Dorid
It's the more
nudibranchs have a
sluggy of
sturdy,
the two.
fleshy covering called a mantle. The mantle can sometimes look like a frilly skirt.
Hold
or
up. Hold up. I need to see something. Written and voiced. Okay, just making sure. I was like, because this is a very strange... I guess the way he talks is really weird. Unfortunately, a lot of videos like this, you got to make sure it's not like AI narrated sometimes. What's your top 5 Ricks in gaming? That's a hard question. I'll have to come back to you on that.
Spanish
Rick from
dancer
Kirby's up
nudibranch
there?
can use this skirt to swim. Sort of. Some other nudibranchs also try the swimmy. But in most cases, it looks a bit like a Muppet simultaneously auditioning for the part of the F, U, and N in a Sesame Street production brought to you by the word fun. It does actually
See, that's what I mean, right? Is like, the writing is super weird, but the voiceover's so, like, straightforward that I'm like, this
look
sounds...
fun to swim like that, like sneezing in outer space. Up front, nudibranchs have two rhinophores.
Oh my god, it looks like it's waving at us.
Nostrils that have
Look at this one, I like this one.
Much like our noses can pick up the chemical signals of a fart wafting in the air, these rhinophores can pick up chemical signals in the water. This is important because their eyes totally suck. They are very tiny and can only sense dark and light. Like a colorblind machinist in a Skittles factory, the nudibranch is unable to appreciate the beauty of its own decoration. This one looks a
Okay,
bit like a
maybe the humor's a bit much, because, again, delivery is very important, and when you just don't do any delivery at all for your jokes. It falls flat.
Except near the back where you would expect the peoples to sit. That is a plume of gills that encircle their anus. These gills are beautifully folded structures that maximize surface area to extract oxygen from the surrounding water. These allow the Dorid nudibranch to breathe.
Lungs are wild.
Next to its anus. Before you judge, however, to the nudibranch, this body plan might feel like an upgrade. To understand this, let's look at some nudibranchs when they are babies. Little
baby
nudibranchs look a lot like snails.
What the hell?
A shell. And some even form an operculum.
What?
A little trapdoor for their hidey hole. A long time ago, the shelled ancestor of snails and slugs got into some freaky shit called torsion. Torsion is a twisted change in body plan. To understand this, imagine if you laid down on your stomach and arched your back. Then you grabbed your left foot with your right hand and your right foot with your left hand. Now imagine twisting really hard so that your butt faces upwards and is right over your face. This is the first yoga pose they teach you when you arrive in hell. Snails live out their lives cheerfully with this arrangement. Don't ask why.
I don't like this. I don't like this guy's videos. Hold up. New to branch. There we go. Okay, Han. This adorable sea slug is a sneaky little thief. We're about to see an evil guy.
This nudibranch is a little thief.
What? Why?
No problem with helping itself to its neighbor's stuff.
He's literally evil.
They're basically snails, but without the protective shells. They're soft and squishy.
This one has eyes. Look at those weird, goofy eyes.
Not exactly speedy. You'd think they'd want to keep
top
a
10
low
stepdads. What the fuck?
But they're out there, showing off.
Welcome and
Because
bet this
their
is taken.
colors are actually a warning.
Oh.
Some of these nudibranchs have found a devious way to defend themselves.
One of Kane's devious tricks.
By stealing weapons from someone else.
The sponge.
See this? It's a hydroid. Friendly little seaweed, maybe? Nope. It's actually an animal related to jellyfish.
Oh.
And it has the sting to prove it.
Ouchies.
Hydroids have tentacles they use to catch food floating by.
I can imagine
stingers.
Like, you know, like like how painful it'd be to be like a little guy in the ocean and then you just get entangled by like tentacles that just zap the fuck out of you to death.
That pack an excruciating, paralyzing venom. They're called
that shit would suck.
That's them right there.
What the hell?
They're the same type
So
of
imagine taxes.
weaponry that make jellyfish so dangerous.
Oh.
Mess with them and they explode.
Oh.
Shooting out tiny harpoons full of venom.
Wait, that's how
Which
stinging
is why
works?
Most creatures want nothing to do with them.
That's so crazy, actually.
But nudibranchs are all about it.
Yeah, they like to eat that shit.
They devour hydroids. Lots of those nematocysts fire off in the nudibranch's mouth. But it's unfair.
Okay, maybe let's be
to have a taste.
Phrasing.
Food. Here's the thing.
So you're telling me these guys aren't white?
Those nematocysts.
Fuck! I can't have my alien race that's based on the British Empire be based on these guys. They like spicy food. Shit!
Detonate right away. They aren't mature enough yet. And that's the key to the nudibranch scheme. It swallows the immature stingers whole, and they travel through the nudibranch's crazy-looking digestive tract, which extends into the spikes on its back.
This is what my digestive tract looks like. That's why it hurts all the time when I eat.
See that dark area?
my mouth is full of harpoons.
It's part of the digestive system that connects to the gut. The stingers are collected at the very tip, where they mature. until the nudibranch feels threatened. That's when this colorful little kleptomaniac pulls out the big guns.
Oh.
It points its bristling serrata at its attack,
Oh.
squirts out the stolen nematocysts, and they explode, launching their venomous harpoons.
That's so cool, actually,
Enough to
though.
repel just about anyone looking for a quick bite.
Yooree, are you related? Similar horns? I've talked about it before. The alien, because my little thing is based on an alien. Like, it's the same race of aliens that Zoe is, my like main OC for my alien game, and that race is based on these. They're based on bunny
You're not
slugs
born with certain
and other like sea
It
slugs.
doesn't hurt to borrow them.
Visually, they don't really look like them at all. Minus they have
Hey,
like
Explorer.
boofy antenna. But yeah.
I missed you.
So no, like genuinely, that's
First, a big
that is
thanks
yes.
to all our Patreon supporters for making this show
He stole
possible.
poison and uses
Click
it
the
for
link to
himself.
sign up and get behind
Fucked
the scenes
up, man.
content and deep look swag.
What is this guy?
Check out Hot
Wait, is
Mess,
this? Wait.
Show from our friends at
Mantis shrimp. I was actually gonna look up a mantis
That's
shrimp
fun.
soon. Let's freaking watch the mantis shrimp video. Wait, hold on. Those sea slugs are thieves. What else do we got? Do we got any like other sea slug type guys? Sea slug. Wait, sea slugs. Wait, okay. Sea slug scour seagrass by the seashore. That's good. I like that. We gotta watch it for the title. What else do we got? We got crab. Isn't this way better than Pokemon tier list? Alright, hon. I do want to watch mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp are fucking crazy, dude. If you don't know about mantis shrimp, dude, welcome to React Fridays. Content Farm Fridays has
Mantis
returned.
shrimp is a true heavy hitter. Take this one. She's about to devour this snail, but she's got to crack it open first. So she carefully positions it.
How would I know what you think of Gibble? He's probably S tier, if not high A
She
tier.
punches it with the speed
Oh
of
my
a
God.
22 caliber bullet.
Jeez.
It's the fastest attack in the animal kingdom. That's one kind of mantis shrimp. No,
These shrimp. You're a big streamer now. These guys genuinely gave me like a whatchamacallit, like a existential crisis, because I'm like, how does something like this
here's
exist?
the other. This one's called a spearer.
A
Buried
spearer?
up to his eyeballs, he watches and waits.
What the hell?
Then springs in,
Damn,
healing his prey on a serrated blade.
bro!
Speed and dragging it beneath the sand.
Like what? These fucking. He's literally like a anime villain.
Amazing isn't just their speed, it's their eyes. See those black spots?
This shit. I hate this shit. Their eyes
Like
freak me
our
out.
pupils, where the light enters the eye. We humans have one in each eye. Each sends an image to the brain, and voila, depth perception. The mantis shrimp has 6 of them. Our vision, binocular. His vision, hexnocular.
That's so
For
fucked up.
accuracy counts. As for color, we've got 3 receptors: red, green,
This is, like,
blue.
so
The
low
shrimp
leveling.
has 12.
Yeah,
Another
like-
world record.
How does that work? How does that work? Like what? Like how? Like the idea. Sorry, I just like slammed my microphone. The idea that like we can only see like the color spectrum of the of like 3, right? Like RGB light. How does 12 work? Like it's the same thing as like looking into the 4th dimension. It's like, what does that mean? Because we can only perceive the 3rd. What does that mean?
But there's even more to this incredible eye, and it has to do with something called polarized
Like you can't. There's
Something
nothing
is
you can
missing.
know.
It's a
Like you
jumble
can't
of
even imagine what that
moving
means.
all directions at once.
What that's like.
But some surfaces, say the scale of a fish or a pair of polarized sunglasses, have a way of changing the light, organizing it so it moves in a single plane. We humans can't really tell this is happening, but the mantis shrimp can make out where in the ocean light is being polarized and where it isn't. Some mantis shrimp take this one step further and produce their own special kind of polarization, and they use it as a secret code. See, mantis shrimp are
the hell?
incredibly territorial. They will defend a burrow to the death.
Whoa. Punch out. Doop.
Some, like
Do,
our
do, do.
fish, have a way of avoiding
Do.
light. When he looks into a burrow, he can tell that another mantis shrimp has already claimed it by the way light is hitting its body. That's the secret code. Here's how it works. Remember when I said that polarized surfaces...
Wait, so, okay,
organize
so
into a
does
plane?
it having expanded light cones, does it see and, like, does it basically, like, is it like, what's it called? The heat vision, is it basically like that,
These
or is
surfaces
it...
on the mantis shrimp make the beams of light circular, spinning through space like a helix. As far as we know, only other mantis shrimp can detect this with their eyes.
What the
You can see it
fuck?
here because
Infrared,
the
thank you.
polarizer on the camera. So these shrimp have taught us a thing or two. By reverse engineering the mantis
so
shrimp's
crazy.
eye into a camera, a group of scientists have begun to use polarized light to diagnose injuries and disease. This scanner measures polarization in red. See how this mouse tissue goes red when it stretches? Well,
What?
injuries to our tendons do the same under the scanner. So do some cancers. This endoscopy footage reveals cancerous cells hiding in plain sight by the way they react to polarized light. It just goes to show
What
how
the
we
fuck?
see the world differently when we look at it through another set of eyes.
That's like... That's so
Hi.
fucking crazy!
I wish I could say that no snails were harmed in the making of this video, but a shrimp's gotta eat, and so do we. So subscribe.
That's
See you-
freaking insane. All right, hold on. What was it? Sea slugs scour seagrass by the seashore. This is a good one. That means there's 12 waveforms that I can pick up. Some may overlap with our wavelengths. This means they can see like orange, red, and purplish red and more specifics and have more purples. Okay, so it's not like, okay, so it's basically, it's not adding to like the primary colors. Where like we have 3 primary colors and then they would have 12. It's just more so they can see specific shades way better. All right, we're about to see some freaking slugs,
This
man.
seagrass meadow sways with the tides.
Dude, that looks delicious. I don't know about you.
And you'll find a humble and
You can just see more hex
gentle
codes and more of the options on the slider in theory.
the
Gotcha.
eelgrass sea hare. It's a kind of sea slug, but looks more like a slice of zebra-striped jello.
Have you ever done the color
A sea
test?
hare gets its name from its ear-like rhinophores.
It's
the
like there's 2
tentacles
colors
on
next to
top
each
of its
other.
head.
You have to like see where the line divides
If you
them
look
from
at
one
them
color to the
in
other.
just the right light, you may even see that bunny resemblance. It uses its rhinophores to sense water movement, temperature, and even smell, like if a potential mate is nearby.
Oh my goodness.
To get fresh oxygen, the sea hare pumps water through gills tucked under these foot flaps called parapodia.
What the H?
The eelgrass sea hare lives off the Pacific coast of North America and dwells almost exclusively on, you guessed it, eelgrass.
What?
A type of marine grass that
I did
grows
not guess
at the
this.
edges of oceans. Scientists believe the two evolved together over millions
Yeah, apparently I have gills on my butt.
The sea hare grazes constantly, all day, every day.
Dude, he's
It
just like
doesn't eat the
me.
grass.
He's a fat chud.
Using its radula, with rows of petal-shaped teeth, the sea hare actually
Whoa.
scrapes the grass for the microscopic algae that coats it.
What? Wait, that's like...
Slurping up the algae on the eelgrass lets more sunlight hit the plants. So the meadows
So they have a freaking...
keep growing.
Their symbiotic
Grass meadows
relationship?
help control erosion and absorb carbon from the atmosphere. Also, they make some sweet digs for all kinds of creatures. Oh, hello. But like old-growth forests and coral reefs, seagrass ecosystems are rapidly disappearing.
Well, yeah,
So
so
were the
this
eelgrass meadows of this wetland.
this
Elk
guy
Creek
isn't
Lake.
safe from predators like the other ones.
Fertilizers from
Because he doesn't
farms
eat the venom.
drained into the water, overfeeding the algae.
This is fucked
Massive
up.
algal blooms blocked the sunlight from reaching the grasses. And there was another problem. Sea otters were missing. We hunted them for their fur, almost to extinction.
What the H?
The whole system was out of whack. the grasses started to die. But in the 1980s, scientists reintroduced sea otters here, and things improved.
Look at these lazy fucks.
It's because sea otters eat the crabs that eat the sea hares. Fewer hungry crabs means these slug bunnies are back in business.
Yippee! The otters are friends to the sea slugs. What the hell?
Even with extreme algal bloom.
That's badass.
This is called a trophic cascade, when a top predator like an otter helps to keep an ecosystem in balance. A healthy eelgrass meadow also means a haven for the sea hare's eggs and protection for its young. The next generation of this habitat's tiny, slimy
Oh my god, it's a
squids.
baby freaking slug, dude. That's actually badass.
Don't go yet. There's lots more mollusks where that came from. Just slide into our delightful
Skeleton shrimp?
mollusks
What the
playlist.
hell?
It's filled with slugs, squid, octopuses, snails,
I'm
nudibranchs,
curious
and
about
even
something.
mussels.
How do sea slugs reproduce? Nudibranch sea slugs. Okay, that one's pretty slow. Nudibranch and sea slugs. Is it just videos of sea slugs? Because that's really cool. Science Today. Nudibranch. Oh. Let's watch this one.
Nudibranchs are a group
Branks,
of sea
thank you.
slugs that can be found from the poles to the tropics in both shallow and
I'm actually
deep
so
water.
curious about how they reproduce.
They are most abundant in shallow tropical waters. There are about
If cones for 500 to 550 nanometers and 665 nanometers are getting light, but not the average of that, the color different than the one for that is sent to the brain. Oh.
species and new species
Wait, okay, so now here's the next question. So you're telling me a mantis shrimp would know for sure if the dress was white and gold or black and blue?
are constantly being identified. Nudibranchs can be thick or flattened, long.
You wouldn't survive in the nudibranchs?
They are often incredibly colorful since they
True,
derive
though.
their coloring from the food they eat. With no internal or
I like this
external
Xbox
shell,
one. He's
they
kind of
are
cool.
the only marine slugs that always lose their shells as adults. They typically have a pair of sensory organs on their head called rhinophores.
They're rhinos?
Rhinophores serve to pick up smells in their environment. Many species also have sensory
What
tentacles
the hell?
near
Look at
their
this guy.
mouth that help them feel their way around. They have tiny eyes that can only detect light and shadows. The order
Literally
Nudibranchia
badass.
is divided
This guy
into
looks
4
like a
suborders.
Bloodborne creature.
The most notable suborders are the Dorids
This guy.
and the Aelids. Dorids usually have feathery external gills on their backs. The
Majestic
feathery
mustache.
gills maximize surface area
Slugborn.
in order to absorb
Wait.
oxygen from the water.
Someone should make
Main
that.
Nudibranch means naked gills. Aelid nudibranchs tend to be long, slender, and frilly. They lack gills. Aelids breathe with the tentacle-like structures that cover their backs. These structures are called cerata. Most nudibranchs spend their lives on the bottom. They use their muscular foot to crawl along the sea floor. Some species, like the Spanish dancer,
Whoa!
swim by flapping their bodies back and forth.
Ay, chica.
Many nudibranchs have unique adaptations.
What is this guy?
For example,
This dude.
blue sea dragon nudibranch spends its life floating upside down at the surface of
There's a mountain Final Fantasy 14 that's this guy.
the water, partially kept afloat by a gas-filled sac in its stomach. This gives blue sea dragons access to their prey, siphonophores.
The sea dragon is a
Nudibranchs are
motherfucker. What the hell?
carnivores. Most feed with the help of their radula, also known as the rasping tongue. The mouth, which contains the radula,
Look at this
is on the
mouth. Look, guy.
underside of their hull. The radula shreds prey into small pieces for eating. It is composed of rows of chitinous teeth. The old teeth are continuously replaced by new rows of sharp teeth. Most nudibranchs feed on sessile organisms such as sponges, anemones, hydroids, and corals.
Wow.
Some hunt other sea slugs. The egg-eating
No!
nudibranch feeds
Don't
on
do
the
that.
eggs of other sea slugs. Aside from members of their own order, nudibranchs have few natural predators. Brightly colored animals are often foul-tasting, toxic, or venomous. Nudibranchs are no exception.
Frog that tastes like cherry
Since
Jolly
they lack
Ranchers.
shells, they have alternative defense mechanisms.
Yeah, they
The bright
shoot
colors
harpoons
of
at people.
Some nudibranch species serve as
Harpoon
a warning
bombs.
to potential predators. This is called aposematism. However,
Anti-Semitism, what the
nudibranchs
fuck?
rarely produce poisons or venoms
That's
of
not
their
cool.
own. They often recycle the toxins found in their prey.
Dude, this
For
guy looks like he
example,
tastes like a lemon
sponges
grape,
produce
though.
a wide variety of poisons that the slugs concentrate in their bodies.
How am I
for
supposed
their
to
own
not,
defense.
like, lick him?
Eelid nudibranchs that feed on stinging animals like hydroids may ingest
This guy's
their prey
fucked up,
stinging
man.
capsules called nematocysts.
The sea slug loves Reddit. No!
They pass the nematocysts through their bodies and store them at the tips of the tentacle-like serrata in receptacles called cnidosacs, ready to fire when necessary. Other nudibranchs rely on camouflage and
Liz
nocturnal
freak.
habits for protection. For example, the cup coral nudibranch closely resembles the orange cup coral that it feeds on. Some nudibranchs can even incorporate the symbiotic algae called zooxanthellae from their prey, therefore increasing their food supply.
Sounds like
through
someone that'd be on, like, the
photosynthesis.
Ellen show.
Nudibranchs
Today we
are
have a very special guest,
simultaneous
Zooxanthellae!
This means they have
Everyone
both
starts
male
freaking
and
clapping and
female
cheering.
reproductive organs. They can mate with any other mature.
I loved you in the
member of their
Marvel
species.
Eternals.
The reproductive organs are on the
I
right
found a
side
mating
of the
video.
body.
Okay, we need to see that because I'm so
Position
curious.
themselves so that their right sides line up when mating. They lay spirally coiled egg ribbons on hard surfaces. Larval nudibranchs typically have a shell. The shell is lost during the transition to the juvenile stage. Some species
I want to see what they
live
look
about
like with the
1
shell.
year. Some live less than a month.
What?
Depending on the species, they may grow anywhere from only 1/4 of an inch to over 1 foot long. For more marine
They talked over the... Wait, did I?
body, so they must position themselves.
Oh.
This means they nudibranchs are simultaneous hermaphrodites. This means they have
It's canon. Let's go. That's literally canon. Let's go!
male and female reproductive organs. They can mate with any other mature member of their species. The reproductive organs are on the right side of the body, so they must position themselves so that their right sides line up when mating. They lay spirally coiled egg ribbons on hard
Oh.
surfaces. Larval
What the
nudibranchs
hell?
typically have a shell. The shell is lost during the transition to the juvenile stage. Some species live about 1 year. Some live less than a month. Depending
I
on
can't
the
believe I'm
species,
dead. That's
they may
so
grow
effed up.
Anywhere from only 1/4 of an inch to over 1 foot long. For more marine facts, click the
Alright, let's see this one.
subscribe button.
Wait, where is it? Ah! Alright, there we go. I have too many videos open now.
Sea slugs are considered marine gastropod mollusks.
Oh man, it really is in one ear, huh?
Class. Almost all sea slugs are hermaphrodites, meaning they contain both male and female reproductive organs.
You found out about
This
immortality?
is the
Thank
reproductive
goodness.
process as
The
they do
horrors.
with any other slug within the same family. However, under unique conditions, researchers have observed sea slugs of different species mate with one another. When sea slugs mate, they both extend their penises, bearing a chitinous stylet, puncturing one
I'm sorry. It was okay. So here's why I laughed. Is because I was like about to make a joke about like, yo, they're just like doing a handshake, and then they're like, they extend the penises, and I'm like, okay.
Once attached, the pair will maneuver towards one of 3 primary mating
Whoa, they do this thingy?
right side to right side, head to head.
It's like those cave
and
snails.
lastly, head to tail. These mating positions are, naturally, determined by the location of the penis in relation to vagina, the flexibility of the species, as well as partner aggression. Most common
Have you seen those like glow-in-the-dark snails? They're crazy. Or slugs.
Indiscriminately. However, research has shown that one subset of the cipher
Me slurping on my slug wife.
their partners in the head when mating. The common sea slug mating ritual involves a dance-like courtship that can vary from
It's literally like Viva Pinata.
the species,
dude,
and maturity.
They should make a pinata, like a slug pinata.
500 eggs, but depending on the species.
I will say the coil egg things freak me out because it's like
upwards of 25 million
they look like a 10. What?
Usually lay them in a long string-like structure.
25
similar to
million?
a string of beads, which is then coiled up in a jelly mass to protect the eggs from predators and bacteria. Some sea slug eggs utilize toxins from sea sponges as a means of deterring predators, such as fishes, lobsters, crabs, and even humans. Once laid, it may take the eggs between 5 to 50 days before hatching into free-swimming larvae, who look almost identical to their adult counterparts. If you enjoyed the
What?
content,
But I thought the
please
baby
consider
ones are
supporting
like
us by liking the video and
I thought they have like
subscribing to
shells
our
and
channel.
stuff. That's crazy. Forbidden ramen. Don't you freaking dare say these things to me. Alright, are these just images of different... Wait! I like this one, though! Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Pleurobrachus foreskinly? Oh, I like this one. This one's also cool. I like the orange type ones. They're kind of cool. This one's also neat. Whoa, this guy's cool. This guy would be the traveling salesman who would give you items before you go to the final temple. I like this guy. I like this one too. They're all so cool. They all look like they would taste very good. I'm sorry to say it. Isn't it funny how in nature, if it has bright colors, it means it's like it will kill you if you eat it? But then because of like fruit candy, I'm just like, as a human, I see it and I'm like, that looks like it tastes like banana. Gummy slugs. Exactly, dude. There was like a little shrimp type guy on him. What the hell? Wait, speaking of shrimp, we should watch a shrimp video. I don't know how much longer I plan on going, but a shrimp video though. We watched mantis shrimp, but how about like a regular shrimp? All right. Shrimp. Nature. Thanks to shrimp, these waters stay fresh and clean. What else do we got? There's the annoying guy. Oh, they're like all that annoying guy. The Dave. I'm curious if that one channel, Deep Cut, what's their name? I like them the most, I think. All right, we'll watch this National Geographic. Pistol shrimp, is that real? At Grok, is this true? What the hell? Xanarkin. This is my story. This may be our last chance.
The first time I saw it, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was like the fauna was completely different than anything I'd seen before.
Scared me so much. Dude, there's so many of these guys.
All in a small pool, still coexisting, and they're all shrimp or crabs.
They are all silly. Look at them.
Well, how do they do that? How do they split up the resources? How do they share things? And so they all have their job. Feeding, they're filter feeding, they're taking particles out of the water.
Bimmy Jimmy.
And all of the things that they can feed on. So there are all these things that process organic material, especially leaf litter, and there's a lot of it every day, and in some months an enormous amount, and certainly after hurricanes, huge amounts of litter coming in to feed the food web. And it works, and it's been really resilient. If you put out a trap in one of the ways that we sample,
Man finds out about coexistence for the first time. That's not what he's saying.
His eyes light up and say, oh my goodness, you know, like, that's a lot of shrimp. Yeah, and they're doing a lot of work. The kinds of places where the shrimp like to be.
Look at them. They are so
exactly
cute.
the same places where the people like to be. The reason that they like the same places that our shrimp do is the shrimp are keeping it clean. And they're sweeping off the sediment from the bottom. They're turning
look at him
that
eat.
material into
He
their
goes,
own bodies, and that the shrimp are able to use a lot of things that would otherwise pile up and be kind of slimy and not very attractive.
He's like playing baseball while eating.
And so all that sweeping and all that movement that they do is really keeping things great for recreation.
I want to hang out with all the shrimp.
And these shrimp do clean up the water. They're filter feeding out a lot of organic material and turning it into shrimp, which turns into fish food and various other kind of things.
They're so badass.
And they're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at no cost to Puerto Rico.
That's why we need to start paying them. Big salaries.
For the system to work in the mountains and for water quality to be available and clean to the public outside the forest, outside the mountains, we really have to have connectivity. We have to have a really good...
Reverse Little Mermaid. You want to be where the shrimpies are. Yes.
Same with the fishes, same with the snails.
They're just so silly. They're so cute.
And when you start planning, you know, where do you divert the water?
How have I not made shrimp girls yet? Like, that's crazy.
Reservoir off channel. Those are important decisions for maintaining these species. So we're hoping that more and more people appreciate what is living in the river and start to think about, well, how can we keep it that way? Because it does provide a lot of important ecosystem.
There's just so many of them. They're so badass. All right. What was it? Pistol. Hold on. First, before I forget, Bemmy Jimmy. Bemmy Jimmy. All right. Pistol shrimp. The world's deadliest. What? Pistol shrimp versus crab. Oh, I don't know. I want to watch violence. All right. World's deadliest pistol shrimp.
The pistol shrimp is no bigger than your finger.
Oh, he's got the big hand.
It's a crack shot. One of its two claws functions just like a handgun.
Tell me a shrimp shot this pistol.
And other shrimp are targets.
No, he's the evil shrimp.
When prey is in range, the claw is cocked.
Please, no.
The claw snaps shut so fast. It fires a bubble bullet up to 62 miles an hour.
I don't like that. It's a clauncher. Oh, it is.
Stuns the prey. It
Man.
in a fraction of a second.
Y'all didn't tell me the pistol shrimp was gonna hurt other shrimp. This is fucked up. Why would you do this to me? The shrimp is a class traitor. Why would you do this? Insect tier list? On. Urchins. Spider guy again. Mantis shrimp. Tops and okay. Alright. This video showing up. The hell? Yooree, it's named after a gun? I didn't think you would shoot it at shrimp. Evil? Jimmy doesn't want to wake up. Jimmy pretends he's an apex predator. Oh, he wiggling. This doofy ass cat. Oh my god, this is what Rumi does. Oh my gosh. What the hell? That was scary. Please be careful. What does this say? I don't know. Tokui denai neko. Something. What's this word? That's like What are these words? I don't know this word, but there's a very funny cat. This actually looks a lot like Rumi. Very similar. What's this word? Let's find out. I know a couple of these kanji on their own. I don't remember their meanings though, but the first one is ban for like ichiban. Sitting with paws and tail tucked underneath the body. Yeah, I sure wasn't going to know that. Oh, yeah, that's Sawari. I'm dumb. I got it confused with a different one. Isn't that like box? Yeah. Okay, so literally... Oh, I'm dumb. This isn't ban. Oh, right, that has rice field at the bottom. My bad. So, kobaku suwari. Kobaku suwari ga tokui de nai neko. A cat that's not good at sitting like that. Which, yeah, his paws are not tucked underneath. Failure of a specimen. Put it back in the lab. Start over from the peach tree dish. We must make another. God, look at this freak. Get a job. What are they even doing? What do they even do? Other than be the cutest freaking thing ever. What? That was scary. Is this analog horror actually? I can't believe there's a freaking Japanese word for just when a cat scents like this. What was it? Kobaku suwari. I thought the cameraman died. Yeah, this is actually the end of Cloverfield. Look at this cat right here. Oh, it's a 26-minute video, though. We can't watch that. But maybe I can put it in clear. Oh, but like, dude. You wobbling. Watch the third video. Oh, what was the third video? What the hell? This is so badass. This is the type of training Yusuke was doing in the cave. He had to do push-ups while a cat was on his back. Little man is chuffed. Oh my god. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, hold on. We go back home. There's a third cat. Oh, what are they making? What are these? What well-behaved little guys? What the effing H? Yeah, I'll send a link to this in a little bit. And what's this? Whoa! What the fuck? What is this thingy? Is this like kitty cat mochi or something? What is this? What the hell? Alright, hold on. Give me just a second. Skimp. Shimp. Alright, so what was the third video? Well, now it's going to be different. Yeah, it is different, probably. Oh, damn, dude. Alright, I want to watch one more slug thing, and then we'll probably call it. I want like a buggy type thing, you know? Amazing Sea Creature 4K. They put his ass in the washing machine. No! It was some Sonic vid. Oh, okay. Top 10 hottest Sonic females. What are we doing? Wait, hold on. Why is this video, like, missing? Why is the thumbnail gone? Alright, what's a good, Caterpillar. Watch this caterpillar turn into a Haktua. This could be cool. Yeah, we'll watch that. This will be our last video. Wait, Spinarak compilation? Okay, I'll look that up. If one exists, then we'll watch that, and then that'll be the last video. Now that you have hatched, you must eat many a leaf. Oh, now he's all chumby. Why is the music so scary? That's a hungry caterpillar if I ever seen one. God damn. Oh, he's shedding. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay. Because he got too thick. Oh. Now he's like a bees type character. Shout out to bees. Shout out to Gubbus Wubbus. And now he sheds again. So he can remain bees. Oh, he's like an orange type character now. This guy's sick, honestly. I don't know how he didn't make it into Smash. Wow, look at him, he's all red. Caterpillars get so chonky, dude. It's kind of funny because their heads stay small, but they're just so damn chonky by the end of it. All right, hold up. I gotta cough up some silk. Y'all ever just do that? You just gotta go so you can get it comfortable. Oh, he's all goopular now. What the fuck? Dude, metamorphosis is crazy. Like, that's crazy, dude. That they just do that. Could you imagine if we had to do this shit in puberty? Oh. It's about to be so fuzzular. Hold up. Will we get wings after? You know? One could hope. Goodness gracious. What a fluffy little lad. Wonderful. Lovely. They did that on Venture Bros once. Is that how the Monarch got his wings? Moths are so cool. It's kind of crazy how as a kid I was raised to believe moths were just like the ugly stepsister of butterflies, and then I'm like, they're literally so fucking cool. Hon. So do we got like Spinarak compilation? Spinarak attack full episode. What?